Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, all at the same time. So depending on whether you're joining us in the Zoom room or you're live on Facebook or YouTube, type in where you're watching us from as we get the event underway. We're going to put a short timer on, which is your cue to make sure your guests are here. Alrighty, beautiful. Welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching us right now in the Zoom room and you don't speak fluent English, we do have closed captions. You can click at the bottom of the screen. And then for those people who are live on Facebook and YouTube, when we get to about 48 hours after the event, the YouTube will then automatically have closed captions you can watch in there as well. With that in mind, today you're very blessed because we have one of our pioneers of the Australian market, which is Phoebe Wallace, who has decades of experience in home-based business, and she'll be sharing with you all about the Neumi model. Over to you, Phoebe.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the Neumi world. It is always exciting to bring the presentation to you and your guests, and it's a privilege. I find it a privilege. I am so excited. I've been around this industry for more than 40 years. With having had great success and running it alongside my nursing career. And I am totally excited. I'm one of the founding members of Neumi, and let's go and we'll tell you about what we have available. So who is Neumi and who are we? We are the trailblazers, the innovators, dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, hydrostat molecular encapsulation system. Now, poor absorption has been the major problem with supplementation for centuries. So studies show that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. This means that only a fraction of nutrients actually get to the cell where they are needed. So our hydrostat technology is transforming health, and it's a breakthrough science. Now I've got to find my arrows. Here we go. Our proprietary production process, Hydrostat, sets us apart in delivering high quality product that embodies our commitment to excellence. So the three main differences in what we bring to you today is cell size. If you look at that little graph on the top there, our technology, the human cell, and other technologies on the market. Our molecular ingredients are between 10 and 100 millimicrons. They are small enough to be fully absorbed by the human cell. The molecules in other supplements are too large to be absorbed by the cell. So basically, they're excreted through the kidneys, and you just have expensive wee because, as we said before, 90% are not absorbed. The other major difference is surface area and the average size of the hydrostat particles. Our cells will only absorb the section of the molecule that they touch. The hydrostat technology increases surface area so that the cells can use the entire molecule. Hydrostat treats their ingredients to increase the surface area of up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. So that makes it very exciting because we have no wasted molecules. They're all absorbed. And then the delivery system, Hydrostat. We wrap our ingredients in water clusters to protect and have instant absorption so that the supplements are absorbed before they make it to the stomach. And that's a huge plus. Water does not include toxicity that lipids do, so we never need to take a break from the supplements. So our three main differences is cell size, surface area, and the delivery system through Hydrostat. because they are completely non-toxic and very favorable to our cells. So now that we are able to get the product into the cell, let's talk about the power of glutathione, which is the main ingredient in most of our products. And what is glutathione? It's the master antioxidant. That's what it's known in science. It's the protector and detoxifier of every cell. It's the key to the life, health, protection, and longevity of every single cell. And glutathione also recycles itself to increase its effectiveness. In fact, it's the only antioxidant that does that. And it also is effective to other antioxidants such as vitamin C, vitamin D, etc., which are what they call monofocal. Glutathione is one of the most studied molecules in the world of science today, with over 200,000 peer-reviewed and published articles in PubMed, compared to vitamin C, where there's just over 80,000. So what do doctors say about glutathione? Well, if you look at what Dr. Mehmet Oz says, he says it's the most powerful antioxidant you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione, and he said, write that down because it's critically important. And Dr. David Katz says, if you are chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both the cause and the effect. Now, glutathione, unfortunately, the levels decrease the longer we are alive, and that is actually a natural process. Continuous attacks on our cells by the invasion of toxins, heavy metals, and exposure to radiation and free radicals cause damage and expedite the aging process. Glutathione levels are also reduced by any trauma that the cells encounter, such as injuries, infection, or diseases. And if you look at the graph on the right, you see that glutathione is at its optimal level, somewhere between the age of 18 and 20 years old. And you say, oh my goodness, you're not old at 20. No, you're not. But naturally, glutathione drops somewhere between 10 and 15% per decade in a healthy person. And if you're not healthy or you're overexposed to any of these things on the left, it will drop faster. And then if you look at the line on the bottom, it's your oxidative stress. And somewhere at the crossover point of these two, the decline of glutathione and the raise in oxidative stress, that leaves us open to the diseases of the aging and makes us much more vulnerable health-wise. So there are obviously benefits and negatives to have your glutathione levels. If you have low glutathione levels, your immune system is weakened, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches. You will have your inflammatory markers will be higher. You're open to premature aging and disease. You have dull and dry skin, graying and balding hair. You often have brain fog, headaches, digestive issues, more prone to allergies, and of course, harder to control your weight. If your glutathione levels are at their optimal, all those things are reversed and the opposite happens, and you are not open to, you are much less open to these effects. So let's take a look at our hydrostat product breakthrough. We have to make an FDA disclaimer here, and that is to say that our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease, and we must not say that because they are nutritional supplements, and we know that if you improve your cell health, well, then it will help with your health and wellness. Glutathione decreases with age and environment, leaving no practical way till now to get into the cell. So let's look at some of our amazing products. Our first product to market was NutraSwish. I love this product and cannot be without it. Using our proprietary hydrostat technology, Neumi has a nano-sized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients to become bioavailable, and that is the key word, within seconds. You just orally swish the product in your mouth, and you know those sublingual blood vessels under your tongue, which in medicine are called supraabsorbers, and the mucosa in your mouth. You swish the product and the full absorption happens there. Swish the product in your mouth for about 60 seconds. And these are the results you can expect. Go back. These are the results you can expect. It will give you an immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery, particularly if you're a sports person. Then let's look at our skincare, and skincare rarely gets past the first layer of the skin, resulting in the need for many products. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and expensive, and often containing harmful ingredients to get that product down to the lower levels of the skin. With Neumi Skin, again, I love all of our products. Using our hydrostat technology, we have nano-sized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and much more, so that you can nourish your skin at its deepest levels. And these are the results you can expect. It helps reduce pore size and smooths the texture of the skin, lifts and firms the skin, brightens and evens the skin tones, reduces the fine lines and wrinkles, and fights aging pollutants which we're exposed to every single day. Now, it's been a major problem, and we know lots of people who drink these horrible toxic drinks. To find a clean solution for energy and focus, people often try to resolve low energy levels and lack of focus with harmful stimulants. And we've seen people do this. Now, our Neumi Neuro is a fabulous product. Unfortunately, it's not available in all markets yet, but hold tight, it will come. Again, using our hydrostat technology system for maximum absorption and effectiveness, we have nano-sized arginine, magnesium glutamate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients. And these are the benefits that you can expect: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. This product is also endorsed by the American Brain Council, and I personally love this product too. There is none of our products I don't love, which is fantastic. Another problem we have with today's environmental disruptors are having increased negative effects on women's health and hormones. Now, Neumi introduced hers, and again, there was a fantastic result with this product. Not available in all markets yet, but every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changes can bring into their lives. It can be miserable for some women. Experiencing rapid results through our hydrostat technology, every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. And this is what people are reporting back. And the women who are using this product absolutely swear by it. Helps alleviate bloating and cramping and PMS. It supports healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and enhances mood and overall well-being. And every woman wants to enjoy those benefits. Now, healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, thinning, often caused by environmental factors, hormonal changes, and improper care, because we do, as humans, put a lot of very toxic stuff in our hair. Now, Neumi, this is our latest product to market, and again, fantastic results. Neumi Hair is a revolutionary new formula for full and lush leave-in hair therapy. Again, using our hydrostat delivery system, its powerful ingredients maximize absorption. This innovation ensures that every application penetrates profoundly, revitalizing the scalp and promoting healthier, more vibrant hair. And these are the results that people are reporting. Hair strengthening, scalp health, moisture and smoothness, and it protects from heat because a lot of us dry our hair and we're out in the sun and it's very damaging to the hair, and increases hair density. Now we have some amazing feedback. And let's look at this poster boy, Bill Gillespie. He's from the United States. He's now in his mid-60s, and using other glutathione products, he broke world records at 49 years of age, lifting 804 pounds, which is 364 kilos. He got on our Neumi product at 62. He was using a precursor before, and at 62 years of age, he smashed the world bench press record by lifting 512 kilos, which is unheard of, a new world record, and they say will never be broken. So ask any power lifter at 62, can they lift that amount of weight? It's incredible. And then this is Lachlan. Lachlan is I think he's 25 or 26 now. He's a powerlifting athlete, personal trainer, and gym manager. And he said on week 3, training recovery has been amazing coming into each session. Fresh, no soreness from previous weekly sessions, already hitting personal bests a month out from his competition, and using the swish around my training as well as post-training sessions, even more personal bests, and lifting up to 270 kilo with the 2-rep deadlift. I couldn't even imagine that. Deanne from Louisiana, she's a 34-year-old homeschooling mother of 3, had incredible results. She said, as soon as I started using NutraSwish on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy, but hers was her key product. She said also prior to using hers, every month I would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. However, since I've been using it, I found that I don't have any PMS symptoms at all. And this is Jeannie from Hawaii, and she said, wow, I have noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting, get up and get a ton of stuff done swish that I will never go a day without. She loves this, and anyone who knows me know that I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from NutraSwish, which also helped with those things. So she loves our product. Keith is a 61-year-old, and he was suffering from a neck and shoulder injury. Started swishing, and within a year, he was eventually completely without any discomfort and returned to his normal body weight exercise routine. This is the results of our skincare. Elaine from South Australia, she had incredible results. If you look at the before and afters there. Now, this was with 4 weeks. This was her results in 4 weeks. The photographs on the left, the photographs on the right. Yes, she's had her lips and her eyebrows done, but look at the difference in her skin, a notable reduction in redness, fine lines, pore size, and her results are outstanding. This is Linda from Indonesia. Again, 17 days. Look at her skin. She loved and had great results with the swish, and her skincare and the skin talks for itself. This is a beautiful Nigerian lady in her 80s. Look at the results she had in her skin, and the pigmentation completely changed, and she looks more than 10 years younger in 4 weeks. Donna had amazing results. Look at the difference in the lines in her neck and how soft her skin is in 8 weeks. And Sherry, our poster child, Sherry was the first to test our skincare. And if you look at the photographs on the right, In 2018, that's when she started. 2024, she looks like her younger sister. That is 6 years of the use of Neumi Skin, and she looks incredible. Our hair product, Rick from Utah, he said, I am so happy I was invited to participate in the trial group. Given the amazing results, I will continue to use it. And that was the results after 1 month. Jamie, for years suffered with hair thinning. Look at the before and afters. And using Numi hair for 5 months, I finally am able to wear my hair shoulder length and up in a ponytail. As a result, my self-esteem and confidence is gone through the roof. And again, Sherry, who had amazing results with the Numi Skin, also had amazing results with the hair care, and she loves it. Now, if you want to see virtually hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, please go to New Me, New You Official. And there's a couple of questions you have to answer, and it is time sensitive, so do it quickly and make sure you say who invited you. And you will get lots of evidence there, and it's actually anecdotal evidence, but it is real. So our vision, Stephen K. Scott is our founder, and I have been blessed to know Stephen for in excess of 20 years now. I originally came across him on Larry King's program when he was being interviewed because he is a world-renowned author. And Steve has spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and marketing them on TV. In fact, he's worked with almost 100 celebrities marketing his products over the years on TV. Steve was ready to retire until he found what he now calls the biggest breakthrough of his entire life, which is why he launched Numi to share this technology with the world. We have an amazing CEO and president, and his mantra is, my aim is to ensure that Numi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. And as field members, we are very aware of that. We have an amazing and extensive science and medical advisory board. Now, if you'd like to find out the biographies of all these doctors worldwide, please go to newme.com and you will find all the biographies there. And it is vital to tell you that none of our doctors are financially remunerated for being on the board. It's because they believe in our products and science and the delivery system. Now, execution is vitally important. How do we get this technology to the world? And we've chosen the home-based business model because, as everybody knows, during COVID, it wiped out the retail industry. So we were perfectly positioned to transition to the home-based business. There's over $207 billion in sales in 2025, which is up 6.2% from 24. There's over 180 million people involved and growing fast around the world. We at Numi are in over 74 countries right now, and we haven't even turned 5 years old yet. We have over 250,000 members worldwide and an unparalleled compensation plan and benefits. Now, any opportunity our opportunity in particular is huge. And I love that we can have a massive effect on people's health and also people's finances, because we're hearing day after day after day about financial stress in this market. Now, with our opportunity, we have zero membership fees. We have membership with perks, members wholesale pricing. We have free business building tools and industry training and market access. All these are free. We have 3 ways to earn weekly commissions paid down 7 generations in our business, and 4 ways to earn monthly commissions paid on all generations to infinity. I don't know any other compensation plan that does that. Now, any opportunity should be able to do this. It doesn't matter whether it's our opportunity or a conventional opportunity. The ability to return on your investment, to create a residual income, or to build a legacy asset that is willable and saleable, or which is amazing. Now, where are you at? That's the question I'd like to ask. You have numerous options. You can ask yourself, am I ready to get started? Would you like to try the product? Well, then please reach out to the person who invited you to the presentation and get a product experience. Or you may need more information. Some people like more information. If you're a bit like me, I'd say, show me, fire the gun, and we're off. So it's been a pleasure to present to you this morning and to bring what we have here at Neumi to you and to your guests. I wish you a fantastic week. Tomorrow morning is the first Thursday of the month, or it's Wednesday in the US, in the Northern Hemisphere. Please get you and your guests on there because we have some amazing enhancements to our compensation plan, which will be explained. And I'll meet you there. And next week we'll have a different presenter, the same time, same place, doing our presentation. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the Neumi world.